Hello and welcome to the Imagine Products YouTube channel. Today I will be covering how to set your date format both at a systems level and for specific presets. First, to change the date format for the entire app, you will travel up to this top bar and click where it says ShotPut Pro. Then, from the drop-down menu, you'll select Preferences. After that, go to the Advanced Options tab and find the header Date Format. Then, select Edit Format. From there, you will be presented with a box that contains the default date format and tokens that you can drag and drop into the box. Additionally, you can use custom text to further personalize your date format by typing in punctuation. Typing can also be used to autocomplete tokens and add them in without having to drag and drop. For example, by typing in the letter M, you are prompted to autofill a couple tokens by clicking Enter. I will select Month using the arrow keys and Enter. Something to note about using the autocomplete feature is that it will only work if no characters have been entered after the previous token. Therefore, if you are utilizing this feature, it is recommended you either do not include any other characters in your date format or add all of your autocomplete tokens first and then go back and add additional punctuation after. Now, within many of the individual tokens, you can bring up a drop-down menu and further customize how they look. For example, in the month token we just created, you can choose from a number of options, such as its full name, its abbreviation, or a number. A final way to change the date format is to use the pre-made common formats. These formats include Simple and Standard American and Simple and Standard European formats. These are meant to save the user time and effort when setting up their dates. Once you've finished and have the format to your liking, select Done and the changes will be applied. You will then see a preview of how it will look next to the title, Date Format. If you want to change the date format for a single section of a preset's naming scheme, you will have to switch ShotPut Pro to preset mode and select the preset to edit. Once you've done that, you must edit the individual date tokens as you drag them into your naming scheme. If your naming scheme has not yet been set up, double-click where it says Naming Scheme and then add the specific date component into the naming scheme building box. Next, click the drop-down menu and select Edit. You can now edit the date format in the same way that you edit it on the Advanced Options page, but keep in mind, this is only affecting the single component. If you want to have multiple date tokens with the same format, you will need to add a new one and set up the same format again. When you have it to your liking, select Done and the changes will be applied. Changing the date format in ShotPut Pro is a useful feature that can save you lots of time and effort in the future. Hopefully this video has helped explain date formatting, and if you have any more questions, please watch the other tutorial videos on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, imagine together.